So I'm told that we have a dessert this week. There's something you want me to do?
Yes. So this is the end of our 4th season.
Right.
Obviously it's been a tremendous climb for Arsenal Football Club, top of the league, to the European final and all that. But I want to take you back. I want to think about how long you've been here. I want to take you back to, hold on, let me get the date on this right. Friday, August 5th of 2022.
Oh, that's the very beginning. Oh my goodness.
Your first game with Arsenal Football Club, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 0 at Selhurst Park. There were, hold on, let me just confirm. Yes, there were 4 players, an Arsenal starting lineup on that day, who started yesterday in the Champions League final. Can you name them?
Am I allowed to look at a list of current players?
Current players, sure.
Okay. So let me pull up, I have it handy from our tabulation from the season. So looking... Okay, so let's start eliminating. Okay, definitely not Raya. Definitely not Eza. Not Madueke. Not
but by the way, we should point out Eza did start in that game for Crystal Palace.
Touche.
I thought about throwing it in as a trick, but there are a couple guys like Martinelli did start, but he came off the bench. We're looking for starters yesterday in the final, and who started that game and yesterday in the final.
Yeah. So no Jesus, no Marino. So Martin Odegaard, I'm guessing, has to be one.
Odegaard was one.
Definitely not Rice. We didn't have him yet. No Calafiori. Gabriel would have been. So Odegaard and Gabriel. No Kai Havertz. No Timber. So Gabriel, Saka, and White.
Saka. And Ben White did start, but he didn't start yesterday.
Oh, that's right. He didn't start yesterday. That's right.
Yeah.
So so am I right with Odegaard, Gabriel, and Saka?
Yep.
Saliba? Yeah. Nice.
Here's the thing. So we already named Martinelli. Jesus started. Ben White started.
Right.
Who were the other 3? No, 4. Sorry. So we have Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka.
Probably.
Xhaka was one. So we have Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka along the front line. We had Xhaka and Odegaard in the midfield. So you got one more in the midfield. And we already mentioned Gabriel, Saliba, and White in the defense. So missing one defender, one midfielder, and the keeper.
Yeah, so Aaron Ramsdale would have been in goal. Kieran Tierney in left back?
Nope.
No. This is before we got Zinchenko. Oh boy. Midfield. I'm trying to think back through that year's players. Who else have we gotten rid of?
You have mentioned Odegaard and Xhaka.
Right. I'm having trouble digging all the way into the bottom of the roster from back then. These are the players who probably didn't make it more than one extra season past that with us.
Actually, you're wrong in both cases.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Emile Smith-Rowe wasn't very healthy. He didn't play very often. Nope. Yeah, so not him. I give up. It'll take way too long if I keep on racking my brain.
Yeah, so the midfield was Thomas Partey.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then the defender was the debut of 2 Manchester City signings. One was Gabriel Jesus. The other was Alexander Zinchenko. He was, in fact, in the roster.
Oh, it was Zinchenko.
Yes,
okay,
Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka in the front. Xhaka, Partey, and Odegaard in the midfield. Left to right, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, and White. Aaron Ramsdale in goal. And we won 2-0. The second goal was an own goal by Mark Gahey, now in Manchester City. Who want to guess who scored Arsenal's goal?
I can guess. I'm probably going to be wrong. I'll guess Odegaard.
It was Martinelli.
That was okay.
And
that's
then
what I thought.
Arsenal made 3.
That's too obvious. Okay.
Arsenal made 3 subs in the game. Kieran Tierney came on. Eddie Nketiah came on, and then in the 93rd minute, Albert Sambi-Lokonga.
Right. So I give partial credit for mentioning Zinchenko, even though I didn't end up going with him. And Martinelli, him scoring in that match kind of makes sense because that would have been, a factor in me latching onto him as a favorite player from early on. Yeah.
I must say, I ran through the roster. I believe there were 7 players from that original roster who are still on the team. 8 if you count mid-season edition Leandro Trossard. But
right.
Thought it'd be a nice, fun look back for you. 4 years on to sort of look back and see some of the changes and the lack of changes in some cases.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Good idea.